The rates are going up. How come the market is not crashing? I'm Tim Diesel. I'm a commercial real estate consultant. And I want to answer another question today, and it has to do, it's a very good question too. Interest rates are going up. They've been rising. Why is the market not crashing? Well, it is, but nobody sees it. So a couple things. Beginning of the year in January, and right now this is summer 2022. Right now it's May 2022. The rates have gone up, right? Beginning of the year, January, they were a lot less. They were a lot less. You can get mortgage interest rates for 30-year for maybe 3.25. Now you're getting closer to 6. So why hasn't everything, crashed and fell down? So a couple things that happens here. And if you are, depends on what you're investing in, depends on how long you've been doing this, and depends on what you're looking for and what you see. Now, if you're a beginning investor and maybe you've made, real good money, you bought a house last year, you had no idea what you're doing, it went up 100 grand, you kind of want more of that, so you want it to come down so you can buy some more of those. Okay, that's probably what you're looking at, and that's not a bad way to do it. Hey, more power to you, you did very well. If you are looking in the stock market, well, it's been going down for months, guys. It really has been going down. If you are looking at certain bitcoins or other currencies like that, that's gone down. It doesn't mean real estate hasn't softened up a little bit. It did. It did soften up a little bit. There's more foreclosures than last year. There's obviously a little more softening in some markets. Some markets are hotter than ever, right? But here's the thing to remember. Just because people are still buying houses and overpaying, it doesn't mean they're not getting a little crazy. It means they've been waiting for so long and now they're forced into buying something. So it doesn't mean it's not coming down. It means that, hey, it could go down next month and it can go down real hard. That's how fast this works. It really does. And it wouldn't surprise me if by the end of the year we're having a different conversation. And the reason that is because everybody kind of follows the leader in this game. There isn't very too many people in the front setting the path many times. So if everybody sees the market's going up, they want a piece of the action, they're buying. If everything's coming down, they're selling. That's generally how it is. That's not a good or a bad thing, just the way it is. So my opinion, I think it will drop a little bit. I don't think it'll happen overnight, but it will go down in some areas. Now, obviously, Los Angeles, New York, the really hot areas, not going to go as fast, of course. But keep in mind that even if interest rates shoot up another 2 points by the end of the year, and the real estate goes down sharp, it still takes a while. It doesn't just go down in a week like a stock market crash, right? It takes some time to get there. And then what happens is when the stock market is crashing, many people will then do what? Sell their real estate because that's their most valuable asset. They're going to recapture some of their cash, some of their funds. So don't just sit there on the sidelines hoping it's going to crash one day. That doesn't make any sense. And some of these, there's a lot of people talking like that. They're saying don't buy anything, don't do anything. No, that's not the best thing to do. Just be careful. You move forward, keep investing. Listen, people are always going to buy. No matter how bad the market is. People have to move, they have to buy. In the commercial space, they have a business, they have to expand. Maybe they're downsizing, they're moving. There's always something to do. There's never been a year where there isn't like one single sale. It doesn't make any sense at all. So just be careful and look at what's happening in your area, in your market. And if you see some things that maybe you haven't noticed before, so I don't know, whatever neighborhood you live in, if you maybe notice houses are going up 100 grand in a year, which is very uncommon, that's probably a concern, I would say. I'm not saying it's not possible to keep going up. I'm just saying probably you want to take a step back and say, okay, what's going on here? What's happening? And figure out what you can in those areas. Apartments right now, rents are going up like crazy. Why? Because there's nowhere to live. There's no houses to buy. So maybe it's people that are waiting on their new houses to be built. So they're renting, and they don't care what rent is because they're only going to be there for a year, maybe two. And that's causing the other renters out there to have very little inventory as well, right? So it could be a reason for it. It could be all kinds of things. But don't jump the gun and get into a bad investment. That's the worst thing you can do. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any more questions on it, please let me know. I'll be glad to help you. Thank you.